Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. Y'all, I have been busy. It has been busy, but I wanted to come on here and talk about a recent video of mine that went sort of viral in the PV space. It's like what your PV bar means to you. And since it went kind of viral, we're putting it in quotes, honey, because we still have a lot more growth to go. I thought, let me just adapt it for YouTube and kind of talk about, different bars in PV. I already have a video on here that kind of walks you through my favorite hotspots to go out alone. So go check that video out. But I want to talk about like what each bar sort of like means, what your vibe is at those particular bars. So let me go ahead and start out by saying, hey you guys, I'm Nick. Welcome to my channel. I have recently been living out in PV for a little over 9 months now at this point. And I've come to love this place so much. And I don't go out a ton, but when I go out, these are the spots I'm hitting up. So I'm revealing my top spots. So here they are. Okay, so I would have to say my favorite bar in Puerto Vallarta is Pacos Ranch. You guys, this bar is so freaking phenomenal from the culture, okay? When you're coming to a place like Puerto Vallarta, there's tons of things to do, but you need to immerse yourself in the Mexican culture, right? This is a cowboy OG bar. You guys support locals, support the drag performers, support even the dancers at Pacos. They are absolutely top notch. Here's a so you guys saw the clip, right? That is from a performance at probably around 3 a.m. Child, they do two performances. One is at 12 midnight, and then one is around 3 a.m. If you can stay up for the 3 a.m. show, I highly recommend it because the 3 a.m. show is when the shit goes down, okay? I'm talking real, authentic Spanish language performers out there doing the damn thing. So try to check out Pacos at 3 a.m. I know it sounds late, but you can do it. Y'all can go to, Mr. Flamingo and drink all night the next night just to make up for it. So that also brings me to my next hot spot. This one is another spot with amazing performers. I literally saw, what's her name? Miss Vanjie, and also legendary Miss Alexis Mateo there just the other day. But Queer Boy is also there literally, I think every weekend at this point. I've seen Queer Boy whenever I go there. They are an exceptional performer there. And I really just like the vibe and the overall just tone of CC's. So if you like to go to CC's, you like good vibes, you like good energy, you like a good time, you need to check out CC's. This bar not only gives you that entertainment factor, but it also gives you the people watching aspect that you can get also at Mr. Flamingo, which is across the street. The people watching in PV is just bar none, honey. There's so much to watch because there are so many characters here. And this is one of the most perfect spots to do that. So definitely check out CC Slaughters. It's on the corner of the little main strip right over there. You can't miss it. They also recently just redid the floor in there. And I know that sounds minor, but it's crazy what a floor can do to the whole vibe. Go check out the new floor and comment below which is your favorite bar. Make sure you watch to the end of this video, but just saying right now, let me know where you like to go. Comment below. The third choice is all within the same area, right? These are my top bars, okay? La Noche. La Noche is, bar none, one of the best rooftops in Puerto Vallarta to check out. They just have a good vibe as well. Also, more of a dancer scene. So you'll have dancers literally twirling from stripper poles from the top to the bottom, honey. I have never seen anything like it in my life. I have never seen anything like that. I don't know how they do that, but they do it and they do it well. So make sure you check out La Noche if you're looking for just more of a, I guess, like a jazzier club sort of vibe, but also definitely keeping that bar aspect in mind and keeping that like fun nature in mind. They also have a sick rooftop. So if you feel like journeying up to the way top, check out the top because that's where shit really goes down. Okay, and if you're feeling a little frisky, you guys, we're cool here, right? So if you keep walking down the street a little bit, if you like a, raunchy, risque vibe, which the line this weekend during Pride was around the corner. So clearly there is a demand for this kind of activity, darlings. I'm not going to say what goes on down there because I don't know, because I've never been. Just kidding. I've obviously been to Spartacus, y'all. Anybody that has been to PV has probably ventured over to Spartacus. It is one of the only clubs in town. And I guess you could call it a bathhouse at this point. But if you want to just, experience your flirtier side, check out Spartacus. It is one of the only bathhouses in town. And I'm going to talk about the next, I'll talk about the other bathhouse scene at the end of this video. So make sure you stay tuned because that one is where it's really going down. So make sure you watch to the end. Have you been to Spartacus? What do you think? Now back to some bars that I really enjoy. La Katrina. I can never say that, y'all. Anyway, this is a bar that I really enjoy just sitting up at the bar. Honestly, I've made so many good friends with the bartenders there. I believe his name is Manuel. He is, he's such a looker too, honey. I can't keep my eyes off of him when I'm up there. Anyways, I always have a good time there. And the guys there are so friendly and so nice. And they always take care of me every time I'm there. And I'm forgetting the owner's name right now. But shout out to him. He is Juan is his name. It just came to me. He is always so lovely and so kind when I'm there. I don't go there as often as I used to go for some reason. I don't know why. It's more of a daytime spot for me. I like to go there and just chill and sit at the bar. But I don't know. I don't really go out that much anymore. When I first moved here, it was crazy. But this particular spot, love the entertainment there. There's always live music. So if your vibe is more of a live music kind of person, check them out. Also, they do have, check the day. I forget which day it is, but they have Spanish table there where you can talk to other people in Spanish that are beginner level or intermediate level and just learn more about the language. Ultimately, if you're going to be here for a minute, you may as well brush up on some Spanish. Me, y'all know I'm trying to take classes. I got one tomorrow, actually. So these next bars are my favorite beach bars. And I'm going to preface it by saying one of them is kind of on my list. So the first one is Ritmos. I love Ritmos. It's cool. It's chill. The food and the drinks they're fine, right? You're not getting anything that's astronomically amazing. You're at the beach. You shouldn't even care about what you're drinking, what you're eating. You should be looking at the beach, honey. Look at the beach. You see the beach? It's gorgeous, right? But I just feel like they could step up their food game a little bit. The chicken tenders are always, maybe I'm ordering the wrong stuff. That's probably what it is. Because I will say, every time I see the burrito bowl come out, I'm like, why didn't I order that? My ass is always, and sorry y'all, the birds are going crazy in this tree right here. I don't know why I'm always ordering chicken tenders and fries. Like I'm a child. But the thing you go to Ritmos is not even for the food and the drink. You go there for the people watching. The people watching is unmatched, okay? There is people from all over the world there. I'm not even kidding you. And some of the hottest men you've ever seen in your life. In Speedos, walking around, just being so fabulous. And oftentimes talking to you. So, if your vibe is more of a social vibe, because I have to be honest with you, I'm not always feeling social like that. I'm not always feeling like being stared at a lot because I mean, I guess I'm cute. People be staring at me when I'm at Ritmos, though. I don't know if it's because I'm cute or what, but the eyeballs are always on me. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm on television or something. So if you're not up for that, then probably check out something else because you're going to be looked at if you're look-at-able. Then the second beach bar, but honestly, I don't even really go there anymore. It's Mantamar. It's just too expensive and way overpriced. And they're always constantly adding things to bills. So adding things to bills that don't belong to me. So I'm good on that one. But what I will say is walk down, I think her name is Laura. It's like a little stand down on the beach after Mantamar by the Seahorse. And they are obviously locals, right? They have some of the best drinks I've ever had on the beach. Very reasonably priced as well. Also check out, look at this. These are their fish tacos. They are so incredible. Check them out and let me know what you think of them because they're so good. I will be getting them this weekend, actually. A little bit off the beaten path, but I gotta talk about Animo Bar. And I think that's the name. I think that's how you say it. I like it because they play music videos. I like bars that play music videos. For me, I used to go to bars as a young 20-year-old in West Hollywood, and I would like to see music videos. Like that would get me going. And this particular bar, you can make requests and you can play whatever you want. Like they literally will play whatever music video you want to hear. So if that's more of your vibe, check out Animo Bar and let me know what you think. Also, which music videos do you like to play the most when you're at those kinds of bars? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, I forgot Mr. Flamingo back over by Pacos and CC's. Mr. Flamingo, if this is your vibe, you most likely are a white child and you listening to the same music you have listened to for years. But that's okay, because I go there too sometimes and I'm not white. Well, I'm half. That's another story. But anyway, I like Mr. Flamingo mostly because of the people watching. You can watch the whole street from right there at the bar. It's so cool because everyone walks around that area, so you can easily catch people walking by that you might know, that you might not know are in town. Like I've met people that I didn't know even were here, honey. I'm like, what are you doing here? Also, sorry, I'm adjusting my arms hurting. But Mr. Flamingo, if you like pop music, great place to check out. If you like, you know, that like 1990s, 2000s playlist, go to Mr. Flamingo, baby. They are playing the same tunes they were playing last year. And the drinks are definitely strong, okay? So I did this video on Instagram and TikTok, and people got really upset that I did not include industry. Well, babes, it's my list, not yours. So I'm gonna include it because I'm being nice. However, I don't really like this place, but a lot of people do. It's called Industry, and a lot of people like it. So if your vibe is more of the circuit party type, this is the spot for you. Get your little Industry clothes on, and by that I mean don't wear too much because they don't wear a lot of clothes in there because it gets steamy. It gets very warm in there. Now, I will tell you, across the street, there's another bar that I really like recently, and they do karaoke. Huh, y'all, look at me singing karaoke.
One of me is two, but two go. Give it to me, baby. You make me wanna make you fall in love. Woo.
Child, don't make no sense. Can't hold a note or a tune to save my life. But let me tell you something. I was singing so much and had so much fun at that bar. I will definitely be back. And I love the bartender there. He is funny. Okay, and I want to talk about this bar because it means a lot to me because I really like a good cocktail. And when I tell you I like a good cocktail, I like a cocktail that is going to actually taste like the cocktail that I'm ordering. And I will say in PV, a lot of the drinks are like, you know, margaritas that are pre-mixed and tequila sodas, you know, beer. Like, it's not really a like craft cocktail scene here. However, if that's your jam, check out Elixir. Elixir is a bar owned by queer women that make really good drinks. It's a little on the pricey side, but let me tell you, it's worth every peso. Check out Elixir if you're looking for craft cocktails or even just like a lesbian vibe. I know there's not a lot of lesbians that really come to PV. At least I shouldn't say that, but I don't really see them a lot. But if they're checking out this video, this is your spot. They're always there and they're always happy and smiling and ready to serve you good drinks. Check them out and tell them I sent you. I am known as Espresso Martini Nick. They will know who sent you. Okay, now remember I told you guys that there was another bathhouse scenario scene in PV. I wanted to save it for the end because I really like this place. It's called Studs. Studs has 2 dark rooms, honey, and they be popping off. Check them out if you ever are in town. And we need to see more black and brown bodies up in Studs, honey, because lately it has just been a white folks fest. And I am wondering where the black and brown folks are. I really want to bring y'all out, honey, because we need to see y'all more. So check out Studs, especially if you're black and brown, honey, because we need to build that up, okay? But yeah, I love Studs and I love all of the people there. Juan, the manager, love him. And just a really good vibe. It's 2 levels. They have an outside area too if you want to like smoke or whatever. And it's just a really like open facility that just really takes pride in openness and just letting people do whatever the hell they want to do. And that's ultimately what you're coming to PV for, is living freely and having a good time and a good, safe time. So that's my list of like hot spots this year in Puerto Vallarta for the queer and gay scene, honey, because that's what I am. Let me know which part I left off or which bar I left off, because I know y'all will. And tell me, what's your favorite bar in PV or even favorite restaurant? Because that is my next video that I'm going to come out with on this channel, is my favorite restaurants in Puerto Vallarta. So if you want to know that, make sure you subscribe. And I'm going to be doing more of these like listicle type contents, just because I feel like they're more easily digestible and they're also easier for me to do with my work schedule. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.